Here are the craziest idiot driver moments. Let's get started with numero uno. This driver won't opt in for a tow down the mountain and thinks they can handle it by themselves. The car's rear wheel thinks otherwise.
It's like a long episode of Tokyo Drift.
Ever see someone swerve into your lane, endanger you and the rest trying to leave their lives peacefully, and flips a thumbs up as they drive away? Well, now you have. Only one thing can topple an established idiot: a bigger, irrational idiot. Behold, we have two fantastic examples in one frame right here. One in the car and the other in a truck. Some people just suck in life, and then they make it a point to make others' lives suck as well. Kinda like this idiot who decides to merge onto the highway like a freak. The driver coming in from the right has no word in their vocabulary other than straight. Here's 3 back-to-back incidences with this Honda challenging the very reason red lights exist. I assure you the driver's brain is running on fumes. Spraying some wiper fluid would be way less expensive of a modification than a smokescreen if this entire scene was intentional. Here's some very normal Austin driving behavior. Smooth as silk. Watch this arcade racer braking and swerving like they're in a video game. Avoided a close collision with the dashcam driver too. The Toyota Yaris has an unsecured board of wood held onto by only the passenger's hand. Daring and incredibly stupid, this one. Watch this Mercedes CLK instantly switch its stance to off-roading. Incredible control displayed here. Left on red from a non-turning lane. A stunt only best pulled off by a Mercedes driver. Beautiful. You guys could challenge this, but I think Queens drivers deserve a podium finish in the idiot driving talent department. Watch this idiot cut across 2 lanes to enter a do not enter road. Blind and stupid, it's a combo. This is what happens when you don't respect inertia enough to know how heavy vehicles handle differently. Another red light violator, everyone. The red car keeps the fun going, first by running a red light and then turning right from the middle lane. What an absolute chump. We got a twofer on our hands, everybody. Be amused. The dashcam driver gets sideswiped by Nissan Altima driving on the wrong side of the road. There really is no shame felt by people who fail to notice basic road sense. Person in the Audi probably needs to change their underwear after this. Not one, but 2 idiot truck drivers caught an all-seeing eye of this rear dash cam. Watch closely as the maroon SUV up ahead drifts and then swerves wildly before running off the road. What an episode for the driver behind the wheel. The bozo in the SUV sure took their sweet time to make a left turn. Range Rovers are not above the law, but the way this driver unashamedly crosses a red, it makes me think otherwise. What a U-turn! Round of applause for this chump, utilizing all their remaining few brain cells to execute a carefully, precise yet hopelessly inaccurate driving maneuver. That roundabout doesn't stand a chance against the mighty force of this idiot's car attack. You show them, Queen. A very tricky wide swipe right there, I must say. The camera here almost got taken out by a distracted Yukon driver, and that too at a stop sign? No idea what the truck driver is on here, but I bet you can smoke it if you wanted to. Another idiot making a confident turn with no regard for traffic. If only I got a quarter for whenever people like this show up on the road. Why wait when you can drive on the wrong side of the road and save yourself 3 seconds? Another U-turn execution that should win this idiot a free wash of their brain with the country's best dishwashing soap. Wowzers. Speeding and then stopping at a green light could never have ended well for this pea-brain. Nothing much to see here, just a nice peck on the bumper by this esteemed gentleman. We're almost lost an Aventador here. Thankfully, the driver came to their senses before crashing. Behold, another impatient Tesla driver in sunny Glendale. This idiot will think twice before running a red light next time. Barely escaped a nasty crash. Check out this idiot driving on the wrong side of the road with such confidence. I just can't figure out for the life of me why people that are completely in the wrong give the bird. Watch this lady in the SUV throw a fit. She brake checks the camera and they narrowly avoid a collision. I'm absolutely dumbfounded on how this idiot has a license. Check out this SUV making sure it nabs the Fender Bender Award of the Month. Pay attention to the road when you're out there on the highway. This driver here was probably preoccupied with something and failed to notice their car swerving, ending up in this mess. Trucker coming off the highway didn't bother to look what they were heading into. Get a load of this Ford running the red light and a Dodge proceeding through the green at the intersection. Could have been avoided if someone had their brain in the right place. Always remember to check the road before you drive into it. The camera here had a work van, and the moment they slammed onto the brakes to avoid a collision, their entire inventory started falling off the shelves in the back. Driver in the right lane decides to turn left when they can't, causing them to get T-boned. I swear I don't understand how some people are allowed to drive these days. Watch this GMC backing up and hitting the BMW. Big round of question marks for this one. The driver on the Mercedes needs a good reboot of their brain before they become a hazard for more people on the road. Completely random move by this idiot in the truck. The roads today are so spontaneous. Distracted driving ends up in the camera trading paint with a headlight of this idiot in a Sonata. Wow. Have another sprinkle of wrong way driving by someone who clearly has issues with an open road and freedom. They chose violence regardless. This is what happens when you follow too close and keep your speed up.
When we started our family restaurant, we were also raising a family. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Our Chase E-car was there to reward us.
Don't have the basic decency to stop for a red light? Then get ready for a world of pain. Watching the Ford truck from the rear cam of this Tesla reminds me of the Jurassic Park scene where they were running from the T-Rex in a Jeep. Close call. Narrow miss at an intersection thanks to the Toyota that pops up out of nowhere.
What the man?
Check out this idiot in a Jeep pull out without looking. Moron even hits the curb while making the turn. The white sedan flies through the red light only to smash straight into the traffic ahead. Loser was so lost in it that they even got some airtime before the collision. It's a good habit to not rush when the traffic lights change. You never know when someone might be in the mood to stop or speed up within a second. This T-bone could have been avoided if only one of these drivers was patient. Icy roads are a recipe for disaster if you don't have your speed in check. This idiot here definitely wasn't considering that they might have to slow down, leading up to this nasty hit. I don't know about these southern drivers anymore, man. I think they don't know themselves anymore either. This Dodge truck is as reckless as it is ugly. Brake checking and swerving is only going to highlight how big of an idiot you are. Watch the truck and Honda go at each other's throats on a road that is for everyone to drive on. But these idiots want to make it their very own battleground. South Florida driver in a hurry to nowhere flips up their tire treads, debris, and damages another car. Here's footage of a truck losing control and hitting a barrier wall. If that wall wasn't there, the camera would probably not have been able to upload this video.
Good evidence, and the CDC is telling us that a little bit here.
Slight touch and spin. Icy roads make you weird do things. Getting sideswiped on an EMS vehicle? Yep, even ambulance drivers have their days. This driver ain't got time for being a normal person on the road. Watch them zoom past multiple vehicles in dangerous style. This is a textbook example of how not to take a freeway exit. The driver is driving way too fast and not paying attention. What kind of cruel idiot puts their dog in the bed of a pickup truck? It's even a crew cab. Surely there must be room inside. Watch this Kenworth truck doing a 93 in Kentucky. Speeding coupled with dangerous overtaking is only going to get them banned from their company real fast. Check out this pickup truck with its tarp flapping oh so wildly in the wind. The white car gets frisky and cuts off the maroon truck with the red trailer only to get the latter to then rage and try to force the car off the road. The white car in front was clearly out for a fight. You don't see a dedicated idiot like this one very often. Driver coming from oncoming traffic lane was too fast for our camera here, especially when they were doing close to 90 and still trying to overtake in their lane. It's always a Ford whenever it comes to incidents like these. Watch as a closed road baffles a CRV steering wheel holder. Red Lincoln passes just to slow the dashcam driver down. Uses their turn signal at the last second, too. Pennsylvania State Trooper goes flying by and stops the past the turnaround. Pickups can't be bothered to drive behind the camera for 30 seconds, so they fly by taking the exit at the last second while doing 90 plus in a 60-mile-per-hour construction zone. A semi jackknifed and ended up sliding up the hill in the median. The semi blocked the view, but I do believe some patience here from the dashcam driver could have helped avert this collision. Good brakes on the camera's car, otherwise this would have been a nasty T-bone.
Hold on there, buddy. I'm not stopping. Jesus Christ.
He just hit you?
Wow, that was close.
Did you get hit?
Nope.
This portion of the highway in the northeast Ohio is notorious for sudden slowdowns. Drivers up ahead wasn't paying attention and couldn't brake in time.
And just
got that out there.
You have to be a very special person to hit a parked car with such force. True dedication and an absolutely zero amount of brain cells is required for this stellar feat. A case of dumb driving executed to perfection by this moron who doesn't know how to slow down when making a turn. The driver in the white SUV had issues with the camera here. First, they drive slow for at least a mile, and then they decide to merge over a solid white line just to cut off the dashcam driver. Wow.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What the f are you doing?
When you're driving close to 40, the least you could do is make some time to watch if other drivers are close to you. This moron doesn't get it though. Check out this idiot in a Dodge Ram deciding to change lanes with no regard for the dashcam driver. Kept going left, even when the driver was constantly honking at them as a sign of warning. A confused and distracted driver brushes the sidewall of the road and nearly has a bad crash.
You have that in your hand. Excuse you? Stay in your lane.
What the?
Luckily, the walls are made to redirect cars onto the lane in order to prevent sudden stops, which would cause more injuries and damages. North Jersey drivers clearly don't have eyes or lack the skills to understand how to drive safely. This impatient driver crosses into the emergency lane to avoid traffic, then merges onto a lane that was ending only to drift back into the camera's lane. What a noob.
My favorite guy who just learned about his...
Good old student bus drivers in Memphis, Tennessee. This lady must have been trying to get around traffic merging for construction or had an old people moment. She almost got herself into an accident too.
Seriously, good thing I'm getting this on tape. Get in. What the hell is this lady doing?
I'm confused on whose insurance should cover this cluster. Maybe they're both a special breed of driver. No idea what was going on through this moron's mind, driving on the complete wrong side of the road and all. Just another day with a road rage patient. Know that karma is always lurking close by, folks. Don't get crazy when you're out there. Super close call with the maintenance van showing up in this driver's rear view cam. You can see the sudden halt the van came to. The minivan recklessly cuts lane and gets served some instant karma. A fitting end. Watch this close encounter with a pool truck that decided it wanted to cross two lanes and almost crashed into the dashcam driver's car. And this, folks, here is why you need a dashcam, to record spontaneous stupidity at the moment it strikes. Driving too fast and braking too hard causes this SUV to spin out during a snowstorm. Luckily, very little traffic, so there was no major damage. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, but if you want more content, just click this on the screen.